In this lesson, we're going to continue modelling the objects in our kitchen. So we left off with the kitchen worktop. So what I want to do with this is change some material IDs. So if you go back to Edit Poly with the top selected and select Polygon. If you select the top face and in your Edit Poly menu, just scroll down to ID and just set this ID to 1. If you invert your selection by pressing Ctrl I, we'll just set this ID to 2. Again, if you open the material editor and just create a new multi-sub object. We'll just delete all the IDs in here apart from the 2, as we've only got 2 IDs on this geometry, and just drag in 2 materials for the time being. So we can see that ID1 will be the pink material and ID2 grey. So we just apply this. You can see we can have 2 different materials on one object without detaching any faces. So just close your material editor. So now start to look at the oven hood. So if we go to your top viewport and we'll just create a box. We'll just make this around 250 in length, 290 width and around 780 in height. In your front viewport, just pull this up for the time being. So if you apply an Edit Poly and select all the lower vertices here, I'm just going to scale these out. Just something like that. Okay, so if you under edge selection, just select your edges and just connect an edge along like that. I'm just going to scale these all in. See this slight taper here, like so. I'm going to go to my top viewport. I'm just going to pull these vertices back in line here. So just use my 2.5 snap and pull them back in. Just around here, and the same with these 2 vertices. So it's totally flat at the back. Okay, so under selection, select Polygon and select the bottom face. We're just going to extrude this. Just around 30mm. We'll just also inset this piece as well. Again, about 20. And we can extrude this back up, like so. We now want to select our edges. And we just want to chamfer these. So we'll just go to chamfer. And about 1.5mm. Do the same on this outside edge. We'll just chamfer this. Okay, so if you go back to Edit Poly, I'm just going to pull these vertices here, just down a wee bit. About there. And I'm actually going to just straighten these up. Just snap these to there. And my left viewport, and snap these out. Back to your edge selection, select all these vertical edges and go to connect. I'm just going to connect a line round about there, and I'm going to select these 3 polygons on the front and side and extrude them. Make sure local normals is selected and extrude these out. Yep, just something like that will do. If you go back to your front viewport, you can see this isn't straight here. So we'll just scroll down our Edit Poly menu and we'll just use this, straighten on the, make plane art on the x-axis. Same on both sides. Just going to do the same here with these. Just to make sure. That's okay. So that's looking good for the kitchen. The kitchen won't be our main focus in the image, so this geometry is good enough. And once we apply some nice materials, these will look great.